Alright. Good morning. My name is Ethan Felten, and I'm going to give you a informative speech about ethanol. But first, I better introduce my audience. We got Katerina right there. That'd be Ryan, eating a buttload of chocolate. We got the broom right there, and Kyle right there. Kyle's kind of sad, he's been here a while. But, anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started on our speech about ethanol. And the fun fact of ethanol is, according to the Nebraska Ethanol Board, decades ago, Henry Ford proposed the idea that all automobile engines, or not all, but most automobile engines would be primarily fueled by ethanol. And this was a great idea back in the day. And today we're led to many different plants in the United States where there is ethanol produced. And according to Soy Tech, facts about ethanol, there's 113 different plants in the United States that are producing ethanol today, and 79 that are actually under, construction to be producing ethanol in the future. And ethanol is blended into about 46% of all America's gasoline, which is basically just half, and it's more or less 50 or a 10% blend, E10, which in Missouri that's mandated, I think, but not for sure. And in the U.S., there's approximately 50 million gallons of ethanol produced for E85 each year, and there is around 1,100 different locations to buy E85 in the United States. Ethanol has many different advantages. One, it can help our country become more energy independent. That way it'll lessen our dependence on foreign oils, crude oil coming from Iran and all them other places. But anyways, ethanol is created by the fermentation of sugars and starches from biomass, mainly of corn and sugar cane and wheat, but mostly corn, which are renewable sources, unlike crude oil and all that other good stuff. And the only bad thing is the demand for ethanol has raised the price for like corn and sugar cane and stuff. So basically, with the demand for all this, the price of ethanol has actually gone up. So that's not very good, but it is good for small rural communities in the United States where they are actually making more money off their products they produce. The ethanol industry has around 40,000 direct and indirect jobs contributing to the United States, and it adds about $6 billion to the United States economy. Ethanol byproducts are another important factor of ethanol. The byproducts are used for mostly feeds. Like, once you press all the oils out of the corn, you have stuff called corn gluten, which is a high protein feed used in all the feedlots and stuff to feed cattle and pigs and all that good stuff. Because of the decreasing supply of fossil fuels on the earth, ethanol is pretty important. And it is an effective tool in reducing the depletion of the ozone, which to all the green people, that's pretty important nowadays. Another fun fact about ethanol is it does not prematurely combust when exposed to heat and pressure. This is an advantage that increases performance in the vehicles that we drive every day, and it It produces lower emissions, which for all the green people that's good too. Another advantage of ethanol is like we hear spills all the time, like down in the Gulf when all that oil spilled. If ethanol is spilled, it has less toxicity to humans, because basically, if you ever heard of the term white lightning, it's pretty much the same. And the use of ethanol in different countries basically depends on how much grain they produce, like corn. If they have a lot of fertile land and a lot of water, they can produce a lot of corn, which basically means they can produce a lot of ethanol if they have the money and ability to have ethanol plants. The main producers of ethanol today is the United States, and Brazil does produce some. About 80% of the light-duty vehicles today are running with some sort of blend, and some sort of blend, like E10's most popular. Now they're coming out with E85, and a lot of them are going to that, which some people say it increased the fuel prices 3 to 6 cents, but that's all who you listen to. U.S. ethanol distilleries have jumped from 54 million tons of corn in 2006 to 81 million tons in 2007. This is about a 27 million ton jump just in 1 year. I don't know what it is today exactly, but I'm sure it's a lot higher. So that's pretty much about it. Once again, our major points were ethanol is produced greatly in the United States. It's one of the main factors of the use of corn and the reason for corn prices being so high, which is a good thing for us, but some people say it's bad. So, do we have any questions? Alright, don't look like it, so thanks for watching my video.